What up, everybody? It's Ipadbeatmaking.com here today on Friday, January 15th, 2021, giving you some news you can use. Now, before we begin, please hit the like button if you enjoyed this video, as well as the subscribe button and the notification bell so that you don't miss out on the latest news, tips, tricks, sales, updates, beats, and more. Now, have you ever been in a relationship with someone and when asked the question, they answered like this?
I love this city. I've done everything that I can. I mean, this situation is crazy. It's something that I don't think can be fixed.
If so, then you know from experience that there's nothing you can do to fix it, and you gotta do what the Houston Rockets did and trade that person. Now, we all love to have $1, but sometimes having 4 quarters is just more convenient. Anyways, you aren't here for any of that or life advice, right? So let's get on to the news. Now, Roland has released a very interesting new device called the VERSELAB MV1 and, quote, finish more music. When inspiration strikes, VERSELAB helps you capture, refine, and finish your ideas. The fluid hands-on workflow simplifies music making with modern vocal recording, pattern generators, thousands of Zencore sounds, mastering effects, and more. Plug-and-play integration with Roland's Zenbeats app expands your production capabilities using your computer or mobile device. Finish complete songs with inspiring hands-on workflow, record vocals with modern effects like auto pitch, harmonizer, and doubler, curate a collection of over 3,000 sounds for modern styles from the makers of the TR-808, 4x4 pads, and a TR-REC step sequencer for drums, bass lines, and melodic parts. Songwriting tools and generators get you started and keep you flowing. Interface with your smartphone, tablet, or computer for easy file transfer. Plug-and-play integration with Roland's Zenbeats app expands your production capabilities. High-quality mixing and master effects for pro results. Make music on the move with power via a mobile battery or USB. Plug-in mic and XLR input with phantom power, stereo quarter-inch I/O, dual headphone jacks, and MIDI I/O. VERSELAB is designed for modern music making and vocal recording. The high-quality XLR mic input makes it easy to record vocals with built-in effects like auto pitch, harmonizer, doubler, and more. Just plug in a mic, dial in the sound, and go. With 16 easy access takes and the ability to copy them anywhere in your song, arranging is a snap. End quote. Now, it will feature full Zenbeats integration next month, and it says, quote, with expanding plug-and-play Zenbeats integration, you can connect VERSELAB to your computer, tablet, or smartphone for another level of production capability. Mix your VERSELAB songs or bounce tracks in Zenbeats, use plug-in instruments and effects, and much more via a simple USB connection. End quote. So, we can't give you any inside news about it for now, but it looks very promising. It retails for $6.99, and we're hoping that its Zenbeats integration means that you don't have to touch your iPhone or iPad that much in order to get something going. Now, if the Roly LightPad integration is anything to go by, we definitely think that'll be the case. Also, if you own Roly LightPads or loop blocks and use Zenbeats, be sure to check out this video here so that you can make sure that you're getting the most out of it. But this device looks incredible. What do you think? You think you might be grabbing one? Definitely seems like it can give you another dimension to your workflow, which is really nice if you get tired of dealing with that screen all the time. So, something to check out. And we've been incredibly sleep on this, but the Steinberg URC series interfaces appear to be able to run plugins off of its chips similar to a UAD or a Pro Tool HD card while using the DSP Mix Effects URC app on the iPhone or iPad. And it's got us asking, why isn't this natively incorporated into Cubasis 3? I mean, it seems so obvious. If there was a scenario where this was built directly into Cubasis 3 on iPad and iPhone that allowed you to run certain plugins directly off their interfaces for DSP before or after tracking, I'm sure a bunch of us on iOS would buy their interfaces. They could be the Pro Tools HD of iOS if they did this. It seems like a pretty obvious move to us to really corner the market, but maybe we're misunderstanding the limits of the technology. But if it's possible, Steinberg, it's something we'd love to see, and I'm sure your interfaces would be the iOS producer's choice. Now, this app has recently been updated, and I'll go over the details of that when we get to the update section. But beyond that, I want to know, what do you think about this concept of being able to run the DSP off of the chip of the interface while using your iPhone or iPad? It seems like they are ahead of the curve to us if this was able to be incorporated a bit more natively into their DAW. What do you think? Would you grab one if they did this? Do you own one? If you own one, what do you think of the device? Let us know down in the comment section. And the AudioKit base code has contributed to giving us another classic with the new app Songen, AI-assisted music production, which was built with AudioKit. Quote, music generator for producers and artists, create, save, export, and share royalty-free songs as a MIDI or audio file, generate new music and get inspired by the endless stream of unique tunes and melodies. Your next song is just a few taps away. Songen is a one-of-a-kind mobile app for iOS that generates unique songs including chords, lead melodies, basses, and drums of the most popular genres at the moment. Perfect addition to the music producer's toolkit. Every generated song is your own, royalty-free, and can be used instantly. Pick a genre or multiple genres. Songen has multiple up-to-date music genres that you can use. Songen's algorithm has been trained to know the characteristics for many of today's most popular music styles. You can combine multiple genres or let Songen create new combinations for you. End quote. Now, we just demoed this a little bit, and this thing is an incredible cheat code for getting started with music production. We really like the fact that it isn't trying to do too much. It gives you great starting templates that can be exported in MIDI, and then you can build around them and change things up in order to fit your style of music or where you're trying to take your creation. Sometimes you don't know where to start when you're making music or exploring other genres of music, and this helps to alleviate that quite a bit. So definitely check this app out. If you've already checked it out, what do you think? What do you think about AI-assisted music production in general? Do you think it's blasphemous? Do you think that it's bad for creators? Or do you think that this is a tool that we should harness and embrace, these type of tools, these AI-assisted tools? Or will one day the AI just start making all of our music for us better than we ever made our music, and we'll like computer-generated music more than we like human-created music? Let us know your thoughts down in the comment section. And in more AudioKit news, their new app Digitalism is on the way. Digitalism is, quote, a vintage synth sound module, exclusive PCMs from digital synths of the early 2000s, custom created for this app, recorded from hardware synths and processed to perfection, end quote. It's currently in development and will be released on Tuesday, January 19th, so be sure to check that out when it drops. We love AudioKit apps, so we're not complaining. Bring on the apps. Now let's move on to updates. First off, we've got Medley, and they've added new sounds, melodic dubstep. Venture deeper into the stars with these newly added sounds, 8 new instruments, 43 new loops, and 1 new song, featuring professionally recorded vocals exclusive to Medley members. And World Synth and Drum Machine, or Taxine, has squashed some bugs in this version along with reported crashes. Now, Koala Sampler has fixed problems with Audio Bus on iOS 14.3, performance and stability fixes, and you can now disable Audio Share if you want to just use the Files app. Audio Bus has fixed an issue with MIDI velocity changes with some devices. Track Studio 9 has various bug fixes and enhancements. LK for Ableton Live and MIDI has fixed a MIDI input bug, fixed layout issues on smaller screens, fixed glitches while recording notes to a clip, fixed the bug where a note off wouldn't be sent on clip stop, general bug fixes and improvements. And Groove Rider GR16 has fixed incorrect AU parameters which were displayed in the available parameters list in AUM. Value jog was behaving incorrectly in the pattern list selection mode. Mute buttons on the mixer page sometimes worked incorrectly. When freezing a track in Cubasis, all the parameters and the pattern itself were reset to the initial state. Sometimes when Cubasis puts GR16 offline and its parameters stop responding. For example, when GR16 track is muted, it shows a corresponding message now. MIDI learn setup was not saved or restored correctly. and DSP Mix Effects URC, which we mentioned earlier, has been updated to version 1.5, and this features a new loopback mode, voice chat. This new mode is designed especially for remote meeting applications such as Microsoft Teams and Zoom, bidirectional communication. The incoming audio signal from a voice chat application will not be sent back to others who are part of the meeting. Updated plugin design and new presets. All included plugins feature an updated GUI with a large meter for input-output, as well as many new great sounding presets. New features for Sweet Spot Morphing Channel Strip. The Sweet Spot Morphing Channel Strip benefits from the possibility to activate, deactivate each EQ band individually, and that the sidechain EQ now includes a sidechain metering and could be activated or deactivated. This update sounds so fire. Steinberg, please give us some native integration with Cubasis with this app so that we can have the ability to use the plugin DSP natively without printing it every time we record. It would be nice to just be able to mix with these and be able to have those resources available to the iPad or iPhone. Please consider this. This would be really nice. Make it a Cubasis 3 exclusive. Make it a Cubasis 3 in-app purchase. I don't care what you do. Just do it in a way that allows us to use it for iOS. That would be really cool. It would give us that pro setup. I imagine it'd be very, very stable. Anyways, I'm ranting now. But yes, that is it for the updates. So now let's move on to sales. Now, first off, we've got Chordopia, which was $2.99. It's now down to $1.99. And then we've got iProfit Synthesizer, which was $9.99, and it's now down to $4.99. With that said, we're about to get up out of here. We hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, please be sure to hit the like button, as well as the subscribe button and the notification bell so that you don't miss out on the latest news, tips, tricks, sales, beats, reviews, updates, and more. And be sure to check out some of the best kits available for iOS at iPadbeatmaking.com. It's iPadbeatmaking.com. Peace.